Okay guys, welcome back to VideoTalk channel. What do you know? It's another day, another unboxing. Here I have 4 different packages that I want to show you what I got this time. And excuse my kind of low voice because I'm still a little bit feverish, or not feverish, but kind of like a fluish. But don't worry, I still have my VideoSpace tea mug here with some green tea, no alcohol, and now I'm ready to unbox. Okay, first I will start with this package which came from Sweden, Filmvalet named web store. And I start here because I have already watched these 3 films that I have here. And like I said previously, since I am no longer a Vinegar Syndrome subscriber, I was thinking that this year I will focus more on the European Nordic releases, German releases, French releases, UK releases, and what is there to be explored. Maybe this is even more interesting for the people who live in United States. Yep. But first let's see these 2 here. Okay. Now I don't think not too many people in the United States know about these films. Hell, not many film experts in Finland know about these films. It is called Korpenflyger, a Swedish title for the movie Hrafningflyger. This is an Icelandic movie, and this is from year 1984, and I was thrilled to hear that this studio SF Studios, they are putting out these on Blu-ray, because I only had the Korppilentää VHS tape. I think I still have it somewhere, but not at my fingertips right now. But I was excited to learn that these come out on Blu-ray, and this is I think this is the only Viking Western that I have ever known about. It's about this guy who witnesses his parents get killed by these bunch of Vikings, bunch of these thugs. And then when he grows up, he has tracked down these guys, and he ends up in Iceland. And it's like a Sergio Leone's or Akira Kurosawa's the famous story Fistful of Dollars or Yojimbo, about this guy going around in between these 2 rival gangs in Iceland, and to kind of make them go in war with each other. So it's a great interpretation of this classic story, only with Vikings. And I have to say, it has a great disco music soundtrack. It's very catchy and lots of violence. Not terribly bloody movie. After all, it was an Icelandic and Swedish collaboration. Quite a high body count for a Nordic movie, and kind of like this campy atmosphere in it. Yeah, great music, campy atmosphere, and breathtaking scenery. So look it up. It is called the Raven Flies in English. I will put links in the description if you want to track these films down. Yeah, okay, that was the first one. And then the sequel to Raven Flies, it's called Raven's Shadow, or Korpenskugga, or Iskukka Hrafningsings is the Icelandic title. But with the same director, the director being Rafn Gunnlaugsson. This continues 4 years after the first movie. Now, this is not necessarily a sequel, but it is a spiritual sequel. It is set once again in Iceland, and then there's this Viking war, Viking battle. But I'm sorry to report, this Raven Shadow, I have never previously seen this. I have seen this many times. Can you believe it? 9th grade or 8th grade, our Swedish teacher, he used to show this movie many times. I don't know why, but I'm glad he did. But this I had never previously seen. And while this is more like a grander movie, there's lots more different locations, lots more extras, lots more costumes, and it just isn't there. It is more like a traditional costume drama. But it's about this Viking war that ensues from over an argue about this beached dead whale. So I don't know, to me it looks kind of feels funny that somebody would absolutely want this pile of dead rotting flesh. Now there's like birds flying over it and eating it, and I wouldn't eat that shit. But okay, I'm not a Viking, although I have a Viking style hair, but yeah, I couldn't imagine eating that. But times are a little bit different now. Some killing, some blood, and some Viking stuff, but like more like a traditional love story and story about power and deception. Okay, it wasn't bad, but I really do like this original film. It's much more in my territory, much more like a spaghetti western, much more like a revenge thriller, much more action. But now for the final film from Filmvalet. For this I paid 19 euros, and this was a little bit more expensive. It's The Ninja Mission, because quality is more expensive. This is a ninja movie from year 1984, directed by the Swedish ninja specialist Mats Helge. And oh shit, is it a great picture. It's very straightforward film about the CIA agent who goes to Russia with a bunch of ninjas, and their mission is to free this, like a Swedish scientist who has invented like fusion power, nuclear control technology or something like that. So there he goes with the ninjas, and oh boy, is it a massacre. I mean, at least 100 Russians get killed by these ninjas, and it's bloody. It is in places very bloody movie. I mean, heads are chopped off in slow motion. People are shot in Sam Peckinpah style, slow motion, like blood flying all over. Even one guy's head is split in half with samurai sword or ninja sword, and lots of like throwing star violence. And there was even a scene where the ninja use this kind of like a poison darts, and when they hit you, you will explode. Contamination style body explosions in slow motion. Now, okay, don't get carried away. I have seen bloodier movies, but it's a little bit surprising, especially when you're thinking about that this is a Swedish movie from year 1984. And this was a special edition, therefore it was a little bit more expensive. I think this slip-covered special edition version, I think I paid, was it 31 years of, or something like that. And mind you, this is a new 35mm mastering, this Blu-ray, and the picture quality is breathtakingly good, especially if you compare it to the, I mean, I have the older DVD here, the Swedish DVD. This is for the birds, man. And also, what is for the birds, I have my older Finnish VHS release here, and this is cut over 5 minutes. So that's 2 for the birds, but this is for the hard-hitting video collectors. And check this out, I really do like this. This is not a traditional Blu-ray cover. This is especially designed for this release, and yeah, it's a ninja mission, like a very broad poster. And I think this is the only film that UK label VTC Video has ever produced. It is, their name is on the title, that yeah, VTC presents, and produced by VTC. So okay. And then, since this is a special edition, we get a bunch of stickers. Ninja Mission sticker, ej för känsliga personer, Aldringsgrans 18 år, svensk text, färgfilm, videotoppen, karate videoklassiker. Okay, I will not use these stickers, although they are very cool stickers, but I want to keep the value of this box. Okay, then we have a bunch of lobby cards for the Ninja Mission. These are completely useless, but completely cool. Yeah, 6 in total, I think. Oh, and this is the best one. This is absolutely the best one for sure. Yo, that's the Ninja Mission. I have also made a video of Ninja Mission previously on this channel. And if you want to know more about Ninja Mission, go check out the video now. Let's move to the second box, and this is a VHS from Huutonetti. And okay, I don't know how much I can show you this on YouTube, but this is Sex Maniac's Guide to the USA, and this is a Video 2000 tape. I bought this because this was cheap and very like strange tape. It's some sort of Electric Blue special, some kind of like a lame magazine program about Sex Maniac's Guide to to the USA. But unfortunately, I think I broke my V2000 recorder because it doesn't play any more tape. So those things are notoriously technically bad. So they might just work one day and the next day they don't. So now I have the Sex Maniacs Guide to the USA, and probably I cannot watch this, but hey, it's a cool tape and I think the idea is the best. Sex Maniacs, did you know about the nude car wash in Chicago? No, I did not, but I guess I will never know. Okay, hey, moving on to the next boxes or the envelopes, and these are for Germany. These came from Amazon. Germany Amazon, yes. Karate Warrior 2. Remember when I was talking you about Thunder? Directed by Fabrizio De Angelis. I think I mentioned this series, Karate Warrior series. So these are basically like Karate Kid copies. Okay, so Fabrizio De Angelis directed 5 of these, and I only have the first one on Blu-ray. It was released by 88 Films. I think it was in 2019. I watched it last night because I knew I'm gonna get more of these, and oh my god, is it a bad Karate Kid ripoff. But I have had this Karate Warrior 2 also on, I think I have the Finnish VHS somewhere. Don't remember anything about that. And my god, this is a little bit broken. Oh shit, even the cover page is torn a little bit. So that's fucking bullshit, man. But now I'm gonna be watching today this Karate Warrior 2 on Blu-ray. I don't remember anything about that, but hopefully it'll be as campy and trash as the first movie, because that is campy and trash for sure. Moving on, okay. Hey, more karate films. Jungle Law. So this is starring Jeff Wincott from the Killing Machine and from the, I think he was in Martial Law 3 and 4 maybe. Okay, but I have never even heard about Jungle Law, but I think this is something to do with I don't know, some sort of like a illegal tournament or something. Pretty much basic plotline of these movies. This is completely intact, which is great, and this is released by the NSM Records. I think their releases are pretty good. Okay, but hey, doesn't say any other name here, so let's go with the Jungle Law. Tell me in the comments, have you seen Jungle Law or the Karate Warrior? Because I think I have. What the hell? Okay, okay, now I have 2 Karate Warrior 2s. Okay, I accidentally ordered 2 Karate Warrior 2s. Okay, but at least the case in this one is intact. But okay, this is nice, very nice. If you're a fan of Karate Warrior 2 like I am, order 2 Karate Warriors. Okay, let's see the final box. God damn it. The final box is here. Karate Warrior 3. Oh yeah, Karate Warrior 3. Like I said, directed by Fabrizio De Angelis, an Italian Karate Kid ripoff shot in the Philippines. In Manila. I think the first one at least was shot in Manila. And the saga continues. I have never seen this like the other first 2, but this I have never seen. And yeah, looks like pretty much similar. And the director's the secret name was Larry Luttman. Don't let that fool you. It is actually Fabrizio De Angelis. Okay, maybe we see more Karate Warriors. Do we see more Karate Warriors? Yes, we do. Okay, in Germany they have put out, I think last fall, all these Karate Warriors, and I don't think any, not in UK or American label. I don't think anybody else has grabbed these in their catalog except for these German crazy guys. Yeah, okay. I will repeat what I said previously. Once again, Karate Warrior returns, and Larry Ludman, aka Fabrizio De Angelis, directs, and now we have the whole series of Karate Warriors. Oh yeah, this is great. Karate Warrior. Oh yeah. And yeah, you might guess that the second final film here is Karate Warrior 5. So they almost made as many Karate Kid films that there is in existence. Almost. Hopefully one day they will make a couple of more Karate Warriors. So then I think it would equal Karate Kid movies, because I think it has a remake. Oh, okay, never mind that. Look forward for video in VideoSpace channel about all these Karate Warriors. But now one more film in this box, and I was mentioning Jeff Wincott here, and now this is one martial law film that I have never seen. It's Martial Outlaw. I think this is the fourth martial law film. Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome released the first two martial law movies, and then I have some sort of like a crappy quality cheap DVD, Finnish DVD, which has martial law 1, 2 and 3, but not martial law 4. So maybe I do like a martial law marathon when I watch all the first 1, 2 and 3 films again, and then I will finish it watching Martial Outlaw. But I hear these are pretty good, at least the third one. I don't think I have ever even watched the third one, so although I have the DVD, but now this gives me a reason to watch Martial Laws and Martial Outlaws. Yeah, okay. So that is my haul for this time. Hopefully you did enjoy this, especially the ninja and Karate Warrior stuff, because I live for this shit. Hit me with comments and likes and subscribe the channel. Catch you in the next video. Now go watch a movie, yeah!